I forgot to turn on the Nug. I've activated the Nug. He is here now. Nugget is here now. It's all good. Don't worry, everybody.
What a relief.
Right? Let me check your volume. Just make sure you're good.
Share screen with me.
I thought I had done so.
You
It
have
failed to
not.
start. Well, shit, Gratifter. There you go. I fixed it. There we go.
Thank you.
Yay! Furby's here, and they've got goldfish crackers. Hello! Did you guys miss me? I was only missing for one day, but did you miss me? I take a sip. We missed... Aw, thank you. It was good, though. I went and I brought the little baby boy to his new home. And little Willie, the little kitty, is doing very good at his new house. I expected, funnily enough, the meeting the dog to be the problem, and I thought for sure that at least Will was gonna like maybe hiss at him. No, Will's just been observing him casually from up on top of his perch. How did little Kit Kat relax his new? He liked it. But the dog that was there both peed and pooped in front of his little perch, so I guess the dog knows he's here. And has decided to be a mean, grumpy old man, which is surprising because he's usually a very nice puppy.
I mean,
He's
not particularly mean and grumpy, just old.
Ah, you can take a shit on your front lawn.
I'm pissing and shitting everywhere I go.
To be fair, kinda, yeah.
Kind of a trail of piss and shit. You can follow it, and that's where I'll be.
No, you know what's funny, though, is, Will is such a sweet and wonderful boy. He won over the roommate who doesn't like cats. Partially because she's allergic to them. I sense there's also probably something more to it than just that, because she's mildly allergic, but he won her over. She was sending text messages while we were on our way to the train, and one of them was just a photo of her petting him, and then the caption said, "Oh God, he's really cute." And I got another picture of her playing with him today. She was shining a laser pointer under her door, and poor Will is going like, "Oh my God, what is this?" He's never seen a laser pointer. But he's doing really good. He's still shy about a lot of stuff. He doesn't want to eat his food much unless his new owner sits next to the bowl and puts her finger on the edge of it. So that he knows that it's safe, I guess.
I don't know who these people are. They might be poisoning me.
I don't know what this is. Is this food? I assume you're also eating it because your finger's in here now. I have some Dragon Veilguard news. Would you like to hear it? As long as that's not a major spoiler for any of the other games, then sure. Let me load this up.
It's gonna be launched sometime from between mid-October and early November. So you got until then to beat Inquisition.
So I have until my birthday. Got it.
Yep. If you haven't beaten Inquisition before that time, we're in trouble.
Oh. Ow. Never mind, Mikey stole my thunder. Oh, it was the... Chaotic wanted to share when it was supposed to be out. Oh no, Mikey.
Sorry.
I mean, in fairness, you didn't know, but still. Meanwhile, the Starfield DLC is releasing a month from my birthday. First says, how dare you? To answer Ferb's question really quick, or no, sorry, Doc's. It's actually not that different, him not being here, because there were already, several other cats, so they don't seem to have noticed.
3 bits for a mug.
Though.
What? You think I'm made of coins?
Shush. The one thing I did notice, funnily enough, is Faye still wants to play, but her brother's not here, so she can only play chase with her sister. However, she seems to have befriended Bean, the really mean cat. I watched them play tag yesterday, and then play peekaboo inside of a box that had Coke cans in it once. And I was like, what? We'll learn about the release date sometime in August. Okay, cool.
My prediction is mid to late October, and there are several reasons for that.
Is this where we
Um,
need to go?
they have until I believe November 19th if they want to qualify for the 2024 Game Awards.
Is this where I need to go for Saberdee's quest?
Well, it doesn't matter because you can kill a bunch of gang members here. You also have the fact that Assassin's Creed Shadows is launching in early November, and I don't think that they would want to try and compete head to head with that game because it's another major RPG.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
So-
goodness, the kitty is over here now and she wants attention. Here, I can't pet you, but you can have my foot.
And I think it's going to be mid-October because Life is Strange is launching at the end of October.
Ah.
But the only other major games that are launching in October, I think, are the new COD, which there's not much overlap there, and Stalker 2, which again, there's not much overlap there either.
I killed a lot of gang people here, but I don't think I got the thing that they're tied out.
Yeah, November is going to be a pretty damn busy month this year.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
for
but
games.
isn't November like one of the big times where games come out? Because it's like before December, so there's a lot of possible Christmasiness.
It's the final financial quarter, so they want to have one last big hurrah before the end.
Yeah. No bad guys over here.
I popped so many bubbles. There were people coping about this game launching in September, and I was like, that's
Probably not.
never happening. That was never on the cards.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, it's September. They haven't done a huge marketing push yet. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
We had a trailer and a 20-minute gameplay thing that barely showed anything. There's plenty more to show before launch. I don't think they're gonna cram all that in a single month.
There's nothing up here right now. And that's where the secret hallway was that you showed me. And there's nobody over there, and I know because that's where we killed them last time. Alright then, we need to go a different way. Where are we going? Not here.
I'm surprised you haven't bumped into any more gangs.
I am too. Well, we were fighting them here, but I never got the little paper scrap that said go and get them.
You have to load back in several times until that does happen.
Yeah. What do you want? What? Baby. Why is it baby? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Well, if you want to come and sit on my lap, I can get a blanket, because I know you hate sitting places if you don't have one of those. But you want to come over here? Or are you just going to stare and be grumpy? Oh, my lovely little lady. Well, I'm sorry that you want to be pet right now. I can't do that. You want to come over? Come here. Sit. If you sit right here, you can get pet. Silly. This is the way to the Viscount? Yes.
Correct.
Aha!
August is going to have quite a bit of stuff regarding Veilguard.
There's the rest of the gang.
We'll likely get systems requirements, a launch date, and some deep dives into gameplay features.
I said shoo. And you will shoo.
They said that in a few days' time they're going to release a roadmap for what to expect for the marketing. So that'll be good. Yeah, they released a marketing roadmap in June, which was fucking weird. I've never seen somebody release a roadmap for marketing, but
Oh my goodness.
Like expect this bit of marketing on this date.
Oh good, the blood mage died. Excuse you.
I mean, times have changed for marketing. There's not like there's not as much like emphasis on big shows anymore, thanks to COVID.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
unfortunate,
E3
but
is gone. Like the E3 doesn't even exist anymore.
yeah.
The end of an era.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't mind so much not being able to like go to those kinds of conventions because I never went to them, but you know.
I mean, you still have conventions like Summer Games Expo has pretty much taken the Summer Games Fest has pretty much taken the place of E3, but there's a lot more emphasis on like
and there's
online
a lot of other conventions
stuff.
as well, like I mean, you know, New York Comic Con,
Gamescom,
which originally was pretty tiny.
GDC. Though GDC is more for industry people and less for like normal
Lace cuffs. All right.
I enjoy GDC because I love hearing all the keynote speeches.
Well, none of them had the thing, which is strange. So I guess I'll have to wander around here again.
Yep. Just like you had to do in Act 2.
Yep. Baby girl, it's fine. It's fine.
It's clobbering time.
Fine.
We're in for a little bit of crumping.
I am excited to see that. To see that war or for that 40k.
The throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy system to be.
Yeah, it smells like a trap. Unlock that door.
Just the work of a moment.
What a cute thing to say after unlocking a door. It's just the work of a moment. Any traps in here? You guys smell anything?
If we're not going to finish DA2 today, it's going to be very close to the point that I will probably work with Alex to get Inquisition installed and modded.
Yes.
So
that I can have cool hair.
Approaching. Yes.
All right, let's see. Hi! Sup? Who
So,
be?
even the Divine fears us now. She should.
Whom's?
Kill the spies!
Whom the further high?
Blood Mage.
Blood Mage, you
I don't like
sorry?
these weird boys.
Cast fist. Or
Yeah,
cast punch.
It's time to cast fist up in this crump.
My goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for
Guys, would you fight them or like what are like Varric? What are you doing?
Doc asks if I've tried Fallout London at all. No, not yet. It's on my list of games to play.
It did look
But,
really neat.
I've not played it yet. I've heard decent things about it. Decent in the sense that the story's good, but the I think expectantly it has a lot of technical issues that need to be worked out.
You know what I love about these mages? They just stand there and let me kill
It's
them.
not like they had a large QA team. I think the launch was invariably bug-ridden.
Excuse me, go away. Fuck off! Awful little things. Squeeze.
That's strange.
Oh, good,
Wasn't
they're
the
all done.
whole delay for them to... Doc says that it's a bitch to install because you have to downgrade Fallout 4 if you have it on Steam.
Oh.
That's strange to me. Wasn't the whole delay to
To make that not
update it to
happen?
the current version of Fallout 4? I don't understand that. Or did they choose not to do that? As I understand, most of the issues just arose from the script extender not having to be updated. Huh. I don't know if I think that... that's probably not a good decision.
I can't cast Hex of Torment on the demon? No, he's dead now, so whatever.
The next gen
Hello.
bugs are not huge issue.
Oh! Hey!
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would
It's
be part
our
of this.
Written by the same person who wrote Ogren.
Her, she's got cool dark eyeshadow now.
Yeah, she's all done did
Who are
up.
the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them.
I
But
like
the
her
Resolutionists
shirt.
have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Why you talking kind of funky? You okay? And you are?
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Mm-hmm.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Nice.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am
Almost
working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you had another investigation that you could ask.
I had to.
Ah, I see.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you.
That is why I am effective. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
So you knew about this.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
I see. What is she planning to do?
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais.
She won't leave.
She will not be safe here.
Oh, why do I feel like somebody's gonna kill her?
These mages are out of control.
Liliana has a codex! Many stories have been told of Liliana. Some say she fought alongside the hero Ferelden against the Blight prior to serving as at the right hand of the Divine. Even that is hearsay. I almost thought that said heresy. Even that is hearsay. The only thing known for certain is that the Bard is often seen at the Divine's side in Val Royeal. This has caused no small degree of alarm in the Chantry's inner circles. Does the Divine have a plan of her own? What might Liliana's part be? The truth remains to be seen.
Heresy!
Heresy! The Resolutionists. We did see our girl. I was so happy. Fenris would have called Liliana out about the revolutionists being supported by the Magisters. Any mage would love the idea of freedom. Yeah. And that was from Chaotic. Heresy. The Resolutionists. Each circle of magi is home to various fraternities of enchanters that serve as social outlets for mages and ways for those of like mind to promote their philosophies on magic. The most marginal of these were always the libertarians, who believed mages must take a more active role in the politics of Thedas. While publicly only advocating greater power for the circles, many libertarians secretly wished to split completely from the Chantry, as mages didn't invent her. The Chantry allowed the group to continue in order to note potential troublemakers. Oh, good. The Resolutionists changed all that. Splitting from the main libertarian fraternity, the Resolutionists are open apostates who support freedom for mages at all costs. They have engaged in acts of terror and sabotage against the Chantry throughout Thedas, and many are connected to Kirkwall's Mage Underground. They have declared that unless mages are freed to rule themselves, they will show every person in Thedas how little protection the Circle of Magi actually offers. And that is where you lose people's support. You can't go around killing random people.
Trying to explain that to some people is like pulling teeth.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's what you have to like. Revolutions are political games. You have to build support, and the quickest way to lose support is to start being violent towards the people who would otherwise have supported you.
Mm-hmm. The mage's friend. Wow, it's got 3. It's got 3 gem slots. Resolutionist cap. That might be.
Like it typically actively works against your goals.
123, 1 Constitution, damage resistance, 6 Fortitude. I'll take this. Ooh, that looks really nice with my armor. What a nice stat. The +1 to everything is the better.
Doc says that they feel like most people need to be taught about the horrors and aftermath of the French Revolution. Indeed.
Yeah.
Or how about the horrors and aftermath of the Russian Revolution?
Yeah. Well, this is why when it comes to things like that, all avenues before violence should be explored first. Because while sometimes violence ends up being the only solution, it should be your last one. Because as soon as you...
Chinese Revolution.
Yeah, because as soon as you start being violent with other people, that is a path you can't turn around from. And plenty of other people will make that your problem. And plenty of the people who don't like you will make it your problem. Turn to the Chantry with Sebastian. Tell the Grand Cleric the Divine wants her to leave Kirkwall. And that's actually over here. Violence should be the... Doc says, violence should be the last resort at all times, and even when it's the only resort, it should be held back. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, most militaries even agree. Well, most professional militaries agree with that notion, because it actually typically... If you go like all out, you wind up strengthening the resolve of your opponent.
Mm-hmm. I have sword for
Have
you.
you located any Canary blades?
Here you are.
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Thanks. I love that he give me big experience. I like getting that more than I like getting money.
At this point in the game, absolutely.
So many people out here are all too happy to cheer for death. Yeah, you were correct.
It's because they have no concept of what
Oh,
it
wait.
would actually be like.
Yeah. Well, that's why all of the mages who are like, oh, we'll show them. And I'm like, you realize if you do that, there will be no turning back from anything you do, right?
They also often think that they will be free of the consequences.
No. There are always consequences. But that's why I say, like, you know, if you want to go and do a thing, and you can handle the consequences, go for it. I'll always support your right to choose, but you better be okay with the consequences of the shit you're about to do. It's sort of like people who are like, oh yeah, my free speech on this thing, and then it's like, well, you can say what you want, but that doesn't mean that people aren't going to turn around and tell you that you're being a dick, and they have the right to do that. And the people that own the site have the right to look at you and go, hey, stop it. And tell you to leave. Why should it fix my problems when I can just blame them on someone else? Yes. Exactly. Yeah, Doc, you are correct. That sky was beautiful. A lovely little sunset. Or sunrise. Well, actually, probably sunrise, because it was nighttime when we went. I know, Cece, I'm giving you pets. Oh my goodness. You got plenty of eats and things.
May the Maker smile upon you.
Thank you, ma'am. Miss Lady, we have a problem.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Dusty finger bone? Oh, yeah. Her finger bones, probably.
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
She's a good lady.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
Probably those mages we met.
Yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
It's important to recognize that the time period that this game is based on, churches were essentially like a second government.
Yeah,
they were also
controlled
a
the
governing
state.
body, and they possessed a lot of resources and built their communities often relied on the resources that the church would provide. So
Yeah. I mean, it's where people's faith came from. There's a reason that a lot of people you can see different places throughout history where people threw a fit when local government did something the church didn't like.
and we've seen that like things like the Chanters Board and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
are an example of how active their governing is, right? Because they're
Yeah,
like,
because people come to
literally
them
have
with problems.
tasks and are hiring people, like basically hiring contractors to take care of local issues.
Sorry for the crunching. I was giving Isis some dry food, so she'll stop.
Chaotic asks, do churches and government mix?
All
the time.
Yeah, depends on what it is they are doing. Sometimes they clash. Sometimes they are intertwined. Sometimes they're one and the same.
Even today, there are
Yes.
a lot of governments that have religious ties.
Yep. All right, let's see. Sebastian wants to talk to me in private.
Yeah, the U.S. is kind of unique.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't
Neutrality.
abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
You're not staying for me?
The Grand Cleric is lucky to have your loyalty.
She'd be luckier were I willing to hit her over the head and carry her away. This isn't her battle.
I mean, it kind of is.
But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Oh, he's got another quest for me.
Hawke should do it. Kirkwall needs a Viscount.
Oh, they want to make me
Have you
Viscount.
asked her if she even wants that?
I watched my parents in Starkhaven. When times are good, the city rules itself. Years could pass and no one would notice who's prince. But when there's famine, when there's war, people look to their leaders. Who does Kirkwall have beyond Hawke?
This is probably a conversation for the two of you to have.
Interesting.
You want me to be Viscount?
Andraste said the Maker is king in the heavens, but it is the kings of Thedas who must recreate his worldly glory.
Would the church be okay with a mage being the
Who
Viscount?
better serves the Maker? A brother of the faith, or a prince who can sway a whole city?
Mm-hmm.
Every person does the Maker's work in their own way.
Althena is risking her life by not deserting her flock. Could I do the same? It's been 15 years since I lived in Starkhaven. The people there are
Oh,
only
he's
a memory
thinking of
to me.
going back.
Kirkwall, the Chantry, that's real. That's where I belong.
I think you'll regret that.
For the rest of your life, you'll wonder what would have happened if you'd gone back.
Perhaps. but I'd rather that than wonder what a bunch of lunatic mages did to her grace. I do appreciate you hearing me out. You've been a good friend, Hawke. I will stay, as much for you as for her grace.
It's fascinating how Sebastian, the tables turn, because now he's telling you that you need to become the leader of Kirkwall.
And you're like, bro, what? And then you're like, won't you regret not going back? And he goes, oh, that's different. And I'm like, is it though? Yes. Okay. All right, now we have to switch about our little friends. Yeah, I know, but we have to do it.
Hate Anders.
I know.
Wow, it's gonna be Mage Central.
Yay, Mage Party! Well, all the tanks I have fucking hate Anders, okay?
Which is fair enough.
Which
That
is
the
funny.
correct position to take.
Because that includes my brother. So unless Hawke is the tank, there are no tanks that like him. You should take Fenris. Oh god, no. I don't want to fuck up my relationship with Fenris just because I brought him. To see what funny teehees he had to tell me about Anders.
Oh, they're very catty with each other.
Oh, I bet they are. Okay, let's go. Although, it is interesting to see Meryl's reaction to the things Anders does, because, like with Fenris, her responses are to try and defend mages, because she herself is one, and she's probably never been on the receiving end of that much hate before. And so she's actually rather shocked by it. And then her reaction to the things that Anders does, she's, like, semi-horrified. She's like, you can't, but you shouldn't do that. Like, we look at her and we're like, hey, blood magic, you should be really careful not to thing. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I've got this. And then Anders does something stupid and she's like, why? 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 Why would you do that? Don't you know that's dangerous? And he goes, yeah, but I did it anyway. It's rather funny. And at least it sort of, to me at least, suggests that she actually, that like Meryl actually is trying to be careful with the stuff she does, even if she is making some foolish mistakes. She's not doing what Anders has done. So I guess I can say that at the very least there's that. Actually, Fenris and Anders hate Meryl. She did sort of ruin her life. Huh. I see. Doc says, I still can't believe how much on the mark I was about Anders being a
Yeah,
donkey.
it is painfully accurate. Like, it's a...
You've shaken him with so... Doc said, I didn't give the insult much thought, but seriously. Yeah, well, Doc, your thoughtless insult has come to plague Mikey sometimes in the middle of a conversation apropos of nothing. And sometimes in total silence, I'll be playing a game, and this really did happen. I was playing a game, and Mike just out of nowhere in the silence goes, God, I can't believe Anders is a tanky. Oh my god. I laughed so hard. Doc says, it really kind of shows why certain people, like, unironically and aggressively believe that Anders can do no wrong. And now he's laughing and says, I'm so sorry, Mikey.
Yeah, because they see pieces of themselves in Anders.
Yeah. I try to see all the perspectives of the different characters. Ooh, Deathroot. Oh, that leveled me up, I see. I try to see where they're all coming from, which is why, to a certain extent, I have some sympathy for Anders. Like, I understand how he got here, but he's also the kind of person that I want to grab by the shoulders, or the neck, not sure which, and shake him and go, come on! In what universe would that help you? In what universe will this end well? It won't! Stop! Please!
I wouldn't worry about Constitution. It's basically a jump stat at this point.
Yeah.
You want magic primarily from here on out.
I want that to be a 45. Alright, let's have a looky-loo. Resilient wounds. Restoring his present. Fall in battle will not suffer injuries when they revive. Yes. Aha.
What's that passive at the end?
Second chance. The spirit healer's mere presence lends allies great resilience to wounds. While the spirit healer is present, party members who fall in battle will not suffer injuries upon reviving.
That's pretty good.
I know. I'm gonna take it. So, you dinguses, you better not die. And
I'm gonna quick save.
I just did. Oh yeah! We have to go and get poop! Verb says he deserves to be shaken by the neck, Homer Simpson style. Why you little? Yes. And Doc replied and said, "No, he needs to be hit over the head with a chair like what Bart does to Homer in the bathtub." Yeah. And Chaotic said, "I get that mages should have more leeway, but not to the point of an all-out war where nobody can win." Yeah. And Ferb goes, "But I want to be able to shoot people with lightning if they make me mad."
Well, I've never known a mage to want power.
I've never known a mage to want power, says Anders, a mage who wants power.
Die and make room.
I'm not speaking to you! And yes, you're right, it's crystallized pee we have to
We
go
can
get.
enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar Petray. Are you ready?
Regrettably, I am.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Yeah, cast a light spell, but maybe not a... Oh, maybe not fire. Cry me a river, said Chaotic in response to the wanting to shoot people with
I
lightning.
know it isn't my place to criticize, but are you sure about Meryl? She acts sweet, but she'll never pick you over her demon.
Bruh? Now? In the sewers?
That's
Now?
debatable.
Also, sir, that is rich coming from you. Yeah, Doc went, "Excuse me?"
The smell of shit has planted bad ideas into Andrew's head.
Oh, it was the shit that did it, is it?
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, it's because Anders is a constipated man.
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
The more you hold in your shit, the farts travel up your spine and into your brain, and that's
Become
where
dead.
bad ideas come from.
Yeah, exactly. First, I see this is why Anders is stinky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, it's all coming together.
Ferb also adds, "Oh, good," in relation to him saying we have to get close to know what we're looking at. "Oh, good, this means we can technically shove Anders' face into the pea crystals, because he did technically ask us to do it." Doc says, "Oh, Lord, I'm wondering what Anders' persona shadow would look like, and I don't like it at all." Yeah, this really upset the chat. Chaotic goes, "Nice try, Anders. We can see your hypocrisy from here." You can see his hypocrisy from space.
Pretty much got orbital struck by his
his hypocrisy.
Yeah, so like
God
a
damn,
goddamn
man.
tungsten rod of hypocrisy.
Yeah, I feel bad for Justice too. I mean, I feel bad for both of them to a certain extent, but I feel the most bad for Justice. I feel most bad for Justice. He did not anticipate this. And I feel like Justice probably, out of the two of them, Justice is probably the one that had no idea what could possibly happen. And Anders was the one who definitely knew. I'm happy.
Meryl
What would
loves
make you
me.
think that?
There's Meryl!
What right do you have to question us? Is your justice any different?
Ooh!
Yes. Keep your illusions, then. Maker knows I won't be the one to change them.
Yes, with no explanation. Okay, well.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, well, Anders pounds sand.
Anders, how is Justice any different where, because of the stupid decisions that you made by shoving him into your body, now if you get slightly mad about something, he possesses you and he almost murdered a completely innocent girl. And other people. And you have come to me multiple times going, "Thank you so much for helping me. I don't think I could survive this if you hadn't." Yeah, Anders is the kind of guy who hates using evidence to win an argument.
Well, Anders is the kind of guy where evidence is meaningless because truth doesn't exist in his mind.
He's already decided what the truth is. Who are you and why? Why are we fighting?
What I mean is like anything.
Oh,
that
Illyrium
runs-
smuggler.
Any evidence that runs contrary to his stance is like fabricated or doesn't.
Yeah, must
exist.
be a lie. It's some kind of lie.
I'm just completely believing it.
Ow! Oh, the bear trap. Oh, I'm in the middle of a lot of things right now. I'm coming over here. Thank you. Ugh.
Yeah, I hate
My
this
fault.
battle music.
The bram bram.
I know a lot of people feel really partial to Enon's score for this and Origins, but I'm just I just need to hear Trevor Morris's score when we get into Inquisition.
I agree with Doc. Also, Caddick says, is this why he lives like a hobo in Darktown? You hate the battle music? I hate Anders. That was really the last straw. Fuck this guy. Says Verb. I also agree with Doc. Oh, Doc says, oh god, I now want Naoto to get into an argument with Anders and see them drag him through the dirt. Yes. Naoto would verbally assassinate him. Naoto would come out with like a big notebook full of all kinds of information and be like, well, I took 5 minutes and looked at the contents of your dresser and I've come to these conclusions.
You are the sole reason.
You are the reason you are unhappy.
Why I oppose freedom.
You are the reason you're unhappy.
And there's a path, Anders, to fix that.
Yeah, Doc says Adachi would murder him and he's Adachi. Yeah. This is true. I also cannot believe he had the nerve to fucking do that in front of her. He didn't take me aside. He just randomly turned around when we walked into the store and he said, hey, by the way, are you sure that you're okay with that freak you're with? Bro? And she turned around and she said, how dare you say such awful things? This is no different than the spirit you shoved in your torso. And he goes, yes, it is. No,
loot.
I am going to loot.
We can't keep pausing every time we have something to say. We gotta loot. We gotta get through this game.
I am.
Gotta get through it.
I am. Gotta get the loot, gotta get the dough.
This is it. The Cella Petrae should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that.
Well, you
Let's
need
see
to.
if we can find a few more deposits.
Oh, I don't want to touch that. Well, too bad.
You got a trap. You got a trap. Oh my god.
Is by.
Varric was just walking right up into that.
Casually disarmed it, leveled up. I'm gonna give her more magic.
You mean more willpower?
Yes. You know that I know what you know that I mean, okay?
You are you what?
Be are all that you can what you dad. Yes. Ooh. Virulent walking bomb. Infect them, yes. Do it. Do it, beautiful lady. You need more also. Okay, let's see. Generates a cloud of smoke. Being shot more frequently, affected enemies are held immobile for a longer period of time. Yes, please. Peekaboo. Where are you going, Varric? Dog, please. I beg you. Out of the way. Ooh.
You should probably just lead the way with Varric.
I think I'm going to do that. Because that was toasty.
There's loot up there that you ran past.
I mean, I was going to come back, but...
Never, ever not loot.
Oh, now there's an enemy.
And look at that, you're in a preferred position. With a choke point and everything.
Alright then. Back up a little bit. There we go.
I think that's enough of that.
I think that's enough of that also.
Doc says, let's have Anders lead the way and run into all of the traps.
Yeah!
I like that idea.
I like this plan. It really, at the end of the day, it's just kind of a shame, you know? It's really just a shame. Because it didn't have to be like this.
Oh no, there was no other way it could be with Anders.
I know there was no other way it would be with Anders. That's why I'm lamenting. It did not have to be like this. But he's already decided, long before now, that that's how this was going to be.
You lament that because it didn't have to be like this. I lament because it had to be like this.
The enigma of Kirkwall, you say? It's a rock. Ah, the enigma of Kirkwall. It is well known that the veil is thin in Kirkwall. Small wonder given the suffering in the city, but we've discovered the Magisters were deliberately thinning it even further. Beneath the city, demons can contact even normal men. Did they seek the Black City to compound the madness of the previous efforts? Or was it something else? We found a chamber where the veil is at its thinnest, long since looted, but the power is still there. Tonight we will go there. Pray for us. Pray for us all. Hidden behind a rock with curious markings and signed, the Band of Three. Spooky. Alright. Let's go get your pee.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
I hope you're the one picking that up. You asked me to go with you and help you, but I'm not touching it. Hi! Especially since we live in a world where we don't do gloves. For picking up pee. I selected Anders by accident. Funny as it would be to just walk him through all the bombs.
You'll want to go through that door with Varric, because there are probably traps in that room.
Yeah, I know. Varric, why were you not moving? There do not appear to be. Intriguing. Unless he's doing that thing where he just chooses not to tell me.
Oh my god, the guy just exploded.
I know. It's fun, isn't it? Be gone! Oh, that corpse just floated away through the floor, so that loot is gone. Well, hopefully it wasn't anything important. Hi, everybody! Hi, I need you, Varric. Yep. Mission accomplished. Ugh. He can die from... Maybe we should change his diaper. Nah, he can die from sepsis. Oof. My goodness. I'm glad that we have united the chat, which sometimes has differing opinions on things, under one fucking Christ. One truth, which is fuck Anders. The one time I didn't...
We united chat under fucking Christ. This is proving once again that we are a Christian stream.
Not in this Christian Minecraft server. There we go. Oh my goodness. Everybody up. And now everybody do go away. Boop. Oh, by the way, I showed my mom the finished Godzilla wallpaper today. And as she was looking at all the details and going like, wow, that's really cool, I went, yeah, its alternate title is The Worst Gender Reveal Party. And she laughed really hard. Oop. Don't die. You have a job. And that job is to not die. Would you guys stop trying to kill my girlfriend? Oh yeah. There we go. Yep. You. Heal the party. Thank you. You dingus. Well, I believe in mage rights because everybody's so mean to me. Did you ever think they were mean to you because you're a twat? I could have kicked Anders out of the party from Act 2. It would have been nice. I guess. But I'd like to see how his story ends. Rather than just being like, get out. Why did I run past all of them? And then not go back to the others? Okay. Bottle of Agent Even Brandy. Gotcha. Oh, and more. Delicious. Here's your pay.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
If we kicked one of the party, wouldn't we be having a hate party right now? Well, maybe. Alright, let's see. Anything up here? Aha! A box. Ooh, pretty. I don't think I can wear them, though. Pretty sure cannot wear. But let's have a look. Oh no. Son of a bitch. I'll be right back. The cat threw up on the floor. Mikey, can you entertain them for me?
I have to, no, I have to do the unpaid labor in this relationship.
Yes. Also, Chaotic, I understand you do not like Anders. Please do not say such graphic things in the chat. Thank you.
All right. So, while she's away, we can talk about Veilguard in detail. So, Veilguard is going to be coming out in, like, what, 2 months' time? What are y'all's opinions on the marketing for the game so far? I'm curious.
Okay, sorry about that. I cleaned up the mess.
Yes.
She's okay. I do not know why she was sick, though. Didn't look like there was anything. It wasn't like a hairball or nothing, but... Ah, good, and this pea is on fire!
It was literally the shortest
should be
talk about
plenty.
Veilguard ever.
Thank the maker.
Alright. Oh, you guys chatted about Veilguard while I was cleaning up the mess?
Mm-hmm. Well, for like the 2 seconds you were cleaning up the mess, yeah.
Well, thankfully it didn't take longer, but yeah. Would you like to continue talking about it?
No.
No.
I can leave. No,
Oh no, I was just gonna say you can continue on your conversation as long as it doesn't contain spoilers.
no, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, Andy Pants. Go to the Bone Pit mines and find Drakestone. Ah, yes, we need to go outside the city for that. Excuse me.
Doc says that they think that it having several creative directors throughout its life is going to show. I don't think so.
I suppose that depends. I mean, if the creative, whether or not the directors that they've hired have been able to mesh the different ideas together. Which
I mean,
I don't see why they couldn't.
It's important to remember that the game that we're getting now has not been in development for 10 years. It's been in development for about 3 to 4 years.
We need to go into the deep roads after this. I almost forgot about that.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
I forgot that this place was on fire. Holy cow.
And production for it basically, like, went into full swing when Mark Dara left the company. So I don't think it's going to be that incongruous.
I hope the rest of the dragons haven't heard this place is on the market. Are you ready to go in?
Wouldn't have clicked if I wasn't.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
You know what, Mary? I'm gonna give you a break. How about you, Izzy? You want to tell him to shut the fuck up? Oh? Okay, apparently that was a bad decision. The game crashed. The game went, the fuck you won't. I'll get the game back up. Hold on a second. That's funny. It's like it knew. Like, I'll give you a break, Meryl, so you don't have to put up with it. And the game went, no. She will suffer also. Okay. Alright, give me a second to make sure that its aspect ratio is right. It is. Okay, I have to share it with you again, Mikey, so you can see it. Here we go. Yeah, the game said you will take Meryl. No kidding. Alright. You are taking Meryl. I don't care if you don't like it. Alright then, Mary, if you're ready, let's go.
I hope the rest of the dragons haven't heard... Are you ready to go in?
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits.
Yes, I know. Okay. It didn't crash. Well, how funny would it be if that had been a new bug we discovered? That is just, for some reason, if you don't have Meryl in the party, it will crash. Yay, money. I like money. Summon dog. Woo! Yeah! Well, next time I level up, I should get haste. Ah! The spider deceived me by putting money on the ground.
Doc says that at least it's no silverite mines. Very true.
Oh.
Where we had to do the dungeon twice.
Yes, we did. Oh gosh, I need to tell you something very funny. So, the other day, when I came back from my trip, I walked in and my mom and my brother are there. And I'm like, you know, I was like, oh, did you, I was like, haha, did you miss me? And my brother turns around and he goes, actually, yeah. And then he just turns and looks at my mom. You're awful at putting that diaper on Hanabi. Alex does it perfect. He walked away and I went, what?
Wow, alright, well, yeah, you showed them.
In his opinion, my mother can't put it on correctly, and so little kitty poops fall out of it, but when I do it, it doesn't happen. And
How
I'm
are you a
like,
mom when you don't
what?
know how to put diapers on?
Well, she does, and the problem is that Hanabi wants to get away, so you have to do it one-handed.
Oh.
I've come up with a way to keep her from doing it, which is to braid my hair and then let her try to chew on that while I put on her diaper. Which is not easy for my mother to do.
So basically what you have to do with babies.
Yes, distract them. I basically gave her the rattle, I guess.
Yeah. Made of your own hair.
Doc is laughing, chaotic, and shouting betrayal. This is true. Ferb says at least the spiders in this game aren't on the same level as the voice lines, right? They were so loud! Not that this game can't be loud sometimes. I love that spider's just sitting here doing nothing. There he goes. Never taunt a mage, huh? I thought mages didn't like power. Ooh, a warden's oath. That means there's a dead warden down here. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Is it better than the one I have? Nope. Never taunt a mage. I will taunt others. Yeah. No one. Not a... Yeah. Doc says no one. Not a living soul. The spider's in Origins. I would have gotten real close to the mic for that to replicate it, but that would have been mean, so I won't.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Why don't you do that, then? Since you know where it needs to be. If I do it wrong, will it not completely bork what you were trying to do? Get back! I mean, you may only have one shot at this. It'll either split you apart properly so he can go home and you can be slightly more sane than you were. And, like, I don't know, if we mess it up, maybe you'll explode. Maybe you'll turn into a bomb.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Bones. There was money in the bones.
There should be more further in.
There is. I do find it amusing that he's, like, sort of watching his tone. Like, he's being really, like, nice about this. Oh, I'll need a little bit of that thing if, you know, if you don't mind too much. That is a voice that I have learned to identify, since I have a younger sibling, as the voice of somebody who, I really want you to do something for me, so I'm going to try and be as nice as possible so you don't say no, because I know that I'm a dick most of the time. That's the little sibling I want something and I want you to do it for me voice. Have you heard that before from your little sibling, Mikey?
I'm sorry, what's that?
The voice that Anders is using, the little sibling voice of the, like, when they walk in and they're just really nice. They're like, hey, if it's not too much trouble, do you think you could do this thing for me? And you're like, they walk in, they're like, hey, how are you doing? And you're like, what do you want? Oh, why do I have to want anything? Okay, fine.
Manipulation through infantilization.
Just like, if I'm just really nice right now, you'll...
Surprise here for us.
Oh! Oh, it was the spiders that left the trap, I see.
Yeah, they actually, yes. I don't know if you've noticed this, but...
They're little
spiders
web
can leave
traps.
Little web traps, yeah.
You cheeky dick waffle. Anders is manipulator. Why else would he ask Hawke to help him? This is true. Doc is laughing and says, I have heard that voice from my sister, and I have also used it on her as well. And Ferb says, I've used that voice on my mom when I want her to help me with something. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Doc said if we get the potion wrong, maybe Anders will grow a second head. Maybe he will sprout a justice head from his body. I don't think the Chantry would like that. Honestly, I don't think the Circle would like that either. Awesome. There was a staff inside that spider. Right there. Drakestone, please.
There should be more further in.
Yes, I know. There will be one more, according to the map. And then we have to get... I think that's actually all that we need to get. But there could be more. So. I got stuck on a street light. Peekaboo. Aha! Varric, will you help me, please? Thank you.
I love doing that.
I love when you do that, too. It means that I get treasure, and I like treasure. In classic gamer girl fashion, I must loot all of the stuff. And that's going to be the exit.
That's a trait unique to gamer girls?
It is a stereotype.
I guess I'm a gamer girl, then.
Yep. He'll become the thing. First says, yeah, he'll just become a dick with 2 heads. And then Chaotic replied with, he'll become the thing? Mikey is best gamer girl. Yes. But for a long time, that was the stereotype I'd heard, was that the difference between gamer guys and gamer girls were that in adventure games, girls collected as much loot as they could, but just walked out the door and didn't check everywhere, but guys did. But in a horror game, a girl would check every single corner of every single room and pick up every single item, while guys would just beeline it for the exit. You! Varric didn't even know that you had done that. Come here. Hello? Oh! Hi! I just saw the edge of this thing vibrating in my view, and I whip around. Yeah, the stereotype was that guys are... Have I played Amnesia yet? Yes, I played Amnesia Dark Descent. I have not played the Machine for Pigs, and I haven't played the other 2 games, but I have seen them. Question, what is a gamer girl? Oh, it's a joke. It's supposed to be gamer girl, but sometimes people sarcastically say gamer grill instead. Amnesia Rebirth is so good, I really recommend it. Okay, yeah. I can add that to my list. I think it was stunned, but it was back there going... Alright, I gotta deal with that thing first. Be blind.
By the way, update. For
Update?
everyone interested in Veilguard.
Oh, yeah?
About a month ago, Game Informer's article shared some information that one of the companions was named Balara Lutara, which is very funny, but also bad. That has been corrected. The Gamer Informer article was saying that it's Balara Lutara, but they were wrong. It's actually Balara Lutare.
Oh, that's better. Balara Lutara. That's it.
Balara Lutara,
If that was her name, I'd be like, she named herself, didn't she? I legally changed my name. How about
her
Alien
mother is,
Ice?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Alien Isolation? I think I own that. I have not played it, though. I've heard a lot of people get really uneasy. I also saw a clip of somebody playing that. I think it was Lydia. And she left her sound effects on, and people were playing the alien hissing sounds and the vents opening up noises. And every single time they did, she'd scream and slam the pause button, and she'd be so angry. And I'm like, you're the one who left them on, though. You can turn them off right now. I'm sure that if I played that, I would also be like, oh, I don't like, because I know that it's got super creepy atmosphere. I'm gonna get over here where it is not so spidery. There we go. Is this your favorite part, really? Big spider? Dragon Age doesn't have birth certificates. No one will know. Nobody will know what. Hoo-ha. There was money in the spider. Oh no, Rufus was down. Oh, I'm sorry, Rufus. I'm sorry, Woofy. A griffin feather belt.
That should be enough.
Anders, you better give us hazard pay. Yeah, right. Did not ask for that. Griffin Feather Belt. 13 health, attack, 13 mana stamina, regeneration, brain mana resistance, 20 mana stamina. Nah, that one's better. My sky girdle. Alrighty, let's get our hickey dicky out of here.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
You need my blood, don't you? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he needs my blood. Either blood or he's gonna ask for a baby. And he should help me kidnap a child, and then I'm gonna slap him right across the face. Or, this isn't a potion for fixing the thing, and he's actually been, I don't know, making a time machine in the basement.
Alrighty then.
Right? Okay. Okie dokie. To go back to Andy's house. Whoops. There's too many staircases and stuff. Alright, Andy Pants.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count, plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
Well, that one was innocent, Varric, and I have to say that was kind of terrifying to hear you say that. You're like, what? Because that one was innocent and you felt bad about it? Well, yes. Killing a person you didn't want to tends to feel really bad. It's just, you know, in general. Alright then. Come here, Anders. Oopsies happen. Well, not murder. Varric, Doc is right. Trying to give Anders therapy. Alright, Anders, what is the secret thing?
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawke. And I can't tell you why.
Why?
I must get inside the Chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
Oh my god, wait a minute. I'm doing some science in my head. If we assume that the crystallized pea is ammonia, and that the dragon stone is probably saltpeter, I think he might have actually made a bomb. If I go along with this and you blow up a chantry, I'm killing you. I'm not even gonna finish your story. You will die right there. I promise you.
I mean, you can.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food?
I'm going to.
The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered.
You are!
Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Bro, this sounds suspicious as fuck.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
I
do trust you.
I didn't see the part that says, is there even a
Your loyalty
potion?
is more than I deserve.
Shit.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric.
Did you mean
I will join
to
you
do
when I'm
this?
done.
Oh, Doc wants me to sing.
Did you mean to go to the chantry with him?
I didn't realize that there was a
You might want to reload them.
I didn't realize there was another thing to say. Yeah, I need to reload. Hold on. I mean, I'm going to go along with his quest.
You can refuse.
I know, but I'm going to go along with his quest because I want to see what it is, unless you have a reason why I definitely shouldn't.
I mean, if you want to go along with it, that's fine. It sounds sus to me.
I mean, it sounds sus to me too, but I want to know where his story ends.
I must... Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long... No, perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all.
What?
You said you believe... Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Thedas. In the face of that, one lie means little.
Doc says, I'm surprised you know what ammonia and saltpeter can do together. I'm taking a guess. Because I know that both of those things are very explosive. Dun dun dun, he played you, I'm not surprised. Yeah. So why don't you trust me?
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk.
Oh.
It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
I am your friend.
Being a friend doesn't mean I have to agree with your every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for.
I didn't say that!
I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the chantry door?
Wow. This is... Oh, Doc says this is even worse if you are romancing him because he still does not trust you. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'll help you if only to figure out what you're doing so I can stop you and kick your ass.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back
Oh,
on
it
you.
is coming back on your
Go to
head!
the chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Oh. There are 4 of the same woman in this room right now. They are all identical. The quadruplets are here.
They're all twins.
The quadruplets are here. Yeah, I hope it's not a bomb. I just know that those 2 things are explosive. And I assume they are more explosive when put together. That's why when we were first going down there into the sewer, I was like, let's use a light spell and not a torch. Because you can blow yourself up with ammonia fumes. And also die. They burn something fucking wicked. Boom. Yeah, boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Doc says you can say that you love each other and he will say that that is why he can't tell you. Oh my god. That's so scuzzy! I love you and that's why I can't tell you what I'm doing and I need you to trust me. But you can't trust me? This trust only goes one way?
But remember, it's Meryl who's gonna be the one.
Yeah, Meryl's the one that's a problem.
Who won't choose you, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, look, okay? I'll be honest with you. Meryl, she fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere near on the scale.
Yeah.
Andrews
Like,
is a
look,
fuck up.
Meryl has messed up, but I can at least tell that she is trying to be careful. Some of her own ego has gotten in the way, but based upon her reaction to every dumb thing Anders has done, which has been abject horror, and deep concern, I trust her way more than I trust Anders.
No,
What?
Being an abomination. I just got a taste of your future.
Oh my god!
Not that foolish. Our relationship is, strictly platonic.
It's like you're trapped in your own body, seeing out your eyes, while someone else moves you like a puppet. And you're trying to scream, to move a single muscle, but there's no escape. Until you look down at the blood on your hands.
Stop it. You're scaring me.
That's the point.
Anders! Can you stop?
I fucked up, and so you need to also be afraid.
Yeah, you should be very afraid of the thing you haven't actually done. And the thing that you, in light of me talking about it, said, yeah, well that's something I never intend to do because I know it's a problem and really, really bad, and I won't because I know what cause and effect are. And he goes, but you will.
I'm stupid, and that means everyone else is also stupid.
Everyone else is also dumb, yes. Oh my god, here we go. How the fuck did I ever like Anders unironically? I don't know, you were probably young and rebellious and you were like, yeah, until you saw him do whatever stupid shit he did and then you went, oh no. He is making this so much worse. Oh, I don't like what the symbol is melting. Okay, here we go.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done.
If you
Thank
actually are planting a bomb, I am going to kill you. Anders is going to die if he actually is doing that. That is a big no. I'm gonna tell the lady to get out of the church. I will reload this game and kill you. I will reload back to Act 1 and tell you to put your head up your own ass and not let you join me.
Blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Chaotic, redeemed 100 Hana bits to highlight the sentence. Nice job. Do you want to kick Meryl while you're at it? I wouldn't go so far on her. Yeah,
Doc
exactly.
says some people really like aggressively hate centrism, but sometimes centrism has its place, and I think that Althena here makes that case.
I think so as well.
I actually disagree. I don't
Oh.
think she's making a good case for centrism. Centrism is letting this problem fester.
I thought you were saying you disagreed with her decision. You disagree with it being called centrism. Okay.
No. I'm just disagreeing with the idea that it's making a case for centrism. I think it's making a case that centrism breeds inaction in the face of a problem that requires action. The reality is that choosing one side over the other is going to cause issues.
Yeah.
But also doing nothing is going to cause issues. It's a trolley problem.
Yeah, it's a trolley problem. You're gonna kill the people on this track or the people on this track. She's trying to convince the two of them to speak to each other by not showing support for either side because she's scared it'll push one of them over into action, and that if it does, the innocent people here will be killed. And that's
But the reality is that doing nothing is causing
tensions to rise. Yeah, I feel like what she could do, and I mean it's what I would do if I knew I had that much sway, is I would have publicly said that I wanted them to come to an agreement because there was nothing that could be done otherwise. Like I feel like she could do that. That she could come out and scold the both of them and tell them both to fucking figure it out. But yeah, she could host peace talks. But, you know. I also get why she also feels like she maybe can't do that. Because the Templars are part of the Chantry, so if she did that, maybe it would seem like she's on the side of the Templars. It's stupid. Anders, are you going to tell me what you did?
I wanted you to have this.
Pardon?
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Dear God.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
Oh my God.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
He changed outfits! He's wearing a dark outfit now!
I didn't expect you here.
His emo phase has begun!
Let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away.
You need to give me one now.
Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Is this when you betray me? What is happening?
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone.
Okay.
It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Usually people don't say things like that unless they're about to stab someone in the back.
None of this is aimed at you, Hawke. I think I've made that clear.
You haven't made anything clear!
I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined.
They're the same creature.
I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
Okay, and? What did I get? Renegade coat?
Chaotic asks, what would prevent conflict? Reforms for both factions.
I have no idea what I received.
And you would have to engage in a pretty staunch...
Oh wait, that's what he's wearing.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's emphasizing...
boy.
You have to have a pretty firm propaganda campaign that is convincing people that the reforms are actually making people safer.
A hidden layer has been added to the map. Where? Darth Anders.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely seems to have indulged in the cookies, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, welcome to the dark side. We have cookies.
You look after Hawke, won't you?
Of course I will. What kind of a question
Not
is
you
that?
two!
And sometimes Isabella gets into awful trouble. You'll watch out for her too.
Meryl, what brought this on?
Anything could happen. You'll protect them though. It's what you do.
There's nothing to worry about, Meryl.
Yes, there is. Oh, I think she's scared about the state of things. Just the fact that this conversation happened right after Anders did his thing, I was like, please, not you as well. Please don't do this. A secret layer has been added on the map. Where is that? Is this it? The Antivan camp? No. This was from a different quest, I thought. Yeah, that was from the other one. What? What is this quest saying? A secret layer has been added to the map. Where? Where has it been? The Aurgian Scroll's third aspect. A hidden layer has been added to the map. Follow to see what lies beneath. Where is that? It's next to Anders' clinic. It's the ladder. Thank you. Back to the clinic. That is not right the button. Alright, let's go to Andy's house. So you said there's a ladder.
Mirror.
What do you mean?
In your mirror, what do you see?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks, mostly.
Aww.
Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
Oh, Meryl's getting sad. You said there's a ladder? I mean, this is a ladder. This doesn't appear to be a secret entrance to anything, though.
What quest are you doing?
The Awirgian, I got it. The Awirgan Scrolls third aspect. Oh, that's something later. Okay. It just, all it says is, a hidden layer has been added to the map. Follow to see what lies beneath, but it's not marking anywhere on the map.
I think it's in Sundermount.
Sundermount? Okay. It's okay.
Nah.
Chaotic said sorry, that's something else. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go to Sundermount then. You have to head to Sundermount, it's past the graveyard. Okay. No marking on the map.
Do you think we'll win?
Oh.
Win what?
In the end. It feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense.
Oh, she is frightened of the war.
I hope we win. Varric will make it a good story, I'm sure.
Oh, Meryl, honey. Wow, this is really affecting her. The timing of the conversations make it seem like Andrew's really scared of her. Yeah, like, Meryl, we will get you some cookies and a therapist. It's okay. She's so sweet, I'm so sad for her, says Ferb. I know, me too. Like, again, I know she's made mistakes. And I know she may make another one with all the magic shit she's doing. But, like, there's no reason for him to scare the ever-loving shit out of her like that. At that point, it's just being mean, you know?
It is bothering me that Evelyn needs a level up.
I know, I'll lever her up in a second.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Thanks. She needs more stamina. Everybody needs more stamina. Assault and battery. Just for the fun, we're getting that. Even if it wasn't good. And it is good, so it's fine. Alright, so there's a hidden layer over somewhere past this graveyard. God, it really looks like something should be right here. It's spooky that it isn't. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the graveyard, or is the graveyard up top?
It's up top.
It's up top. Okay. Athleen the battering ram, yeah. Yeah! I love how the Mavari Hound enters the enters the world when you summon them. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna play, woo! It's like, yeah, little buddy, woo! All right. Oh wait, I thought wasn't there something up here where there was like a cave being blocked by wind that I couldn't go inside? Maybe that's what this is for. Excuse me. I have the hiccups now. Well, hi again! Why don't you go away? There you are. Whoa! Wrong button. This music is suddenly quite loud. Holy cow. Boy, there's a lot of you. Thank you. Oh. Oh yeah, you can't yoink shades for some reason. Caddock says, Anders is trying way too hard to convince everyone to side with the mages. He points out to Carver, knowing a mage's plight. Even Isabella likes being on top. Yeah, well, the problem is that... The problem is that Anders is being so rash. He wants so badly. It's not even really about the freedom anymore. It's about him getting his way. And that's why... Oh? Search for more scrolls and hidden layers to reveal an ancient evil. Okay. Is that here? Was that what this was? Is that all on this mountain? Bloom. That's a nice axe. Alright then. Bloom, our hero strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain paused for home and cause when met the mother's monstrous smile. A man his kin through blood and sin, a bastard of the gloom. A rising cut through bone and gut, an awful skyward bloom. From songs of old marshes, the death of the good man Sir Austus at the hand of the reaver Shuss. Inscriptions collected by Philem, a bard. Exclamation point. He's bard! I'm Philem, a bard! Jesus, those stats are too much. Oh, my staff? Yes, every time you see them. It's pretty great, huh? Now, give me a second. I'm going to do a quick search for where all of these are located, because I want to do this quest, but I also don't want to waste time poking around and being like, where the hell is all of everything? Let me... Oops, I forgot to turn the sound off on my phone. It's just going to make clicky beepy noises if I don't.
Just continue on.
Up the mountain?
Up the mountain, yeah.
Okay. Continue on up the mountain. Will do.
Open your map?
Yep.
Yeah, continue on up the mountain.
Hokey hokey. Okey pokey, hokey dokey.
Actually, hold on. Open your map again? 1 second.
Wow.
Can you move the map?
No.
I can't remember. That's not a feature? Okay.
No, I wish it was. I can tab and show you the names of it. The elven camp is right here, if that helps you.
Yeah, okay, so
the passage will lead me up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to be finishing DA2 today.
No.
But we have been getting a lot done. No, it's okay. It's not a problem at all. I don't think there's any problem with it continuing on, because as far as I'm concerned, if we took longer because we found more content and we did the content, then I think that that's good.
We could go for another hour or two, and we would definitely at least be close to finishing the game.
As nice as that might be, I am going to decline. I've been trying to get up earlier, which means going to bed earlier. And I've also got a poor little baby kitty who has to get clean. Yep, I haven't even done a main mission in Act 3. I want to get all the side content done before I do any of that. Doc says, you know, as long as you're enjoying D2. And I am enjoying it, yeah. Do I need to continue going up Sundermount, Mikey, or are you still trying to figure out?
You're looking for the lair, right?
Yeah, I'm, the quest changed its name. It's called the Aurigan Scrolls Pride Unbound. So, it changed its name. So let's continue up the mountain. So there's an ancient evil that we can go after now. Oh, hello. Raw lyrium. It's red. Anything fun in here? And still no.
Oh, wait. Pride Unbound.
Uh-huh.
Wait, but wasn't it called something else earlier?
Yeah, and then I stabbed that monster and killed it, and apparently it's called something else now. Oh, there's a chest here. Suddenly.
Oh. Well, then it might be in a different location, then. I didn't know it was a different quest now.
Yeah. Pride Unbound. It just says, search for more scrolls and hidden layers to reveal an ancient evil.
Oh, you haven't found all of the scrolls yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I so then leave. Got it. Get not be in here. Go back. Gotcha.
It said... Pride Unbound.
Yep.
In order to enter the lair, you must have first found all 3 of the Aurigan scrolls. The quickest way to get to the lair is to travel to Anders' clinic. It's the same door used for the quest Birthright in Act 1. Entering the lair will trigger... Okay, I'm not going to spoil any of that.
Go back to Anders' clinic?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright then.
If you have all the scrolls.
I don't know. It just says find more. Search for more scrolls and hidden layers to reveal an ancient evil. So, no.
Just get to Anders' place, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea how this quest works. It's been a long time.
Alright, you know what? We've only got like 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna fuck around with that right now. I'm going to go to Finding Nathaniel. So we're going into the Deep Roads. And I'll look up what... Actually, hold on a minute. Let me write down what that quest is called. And then I'll look it up in my free time and figure out where the heck we need to go. Because it sounds like this is one of the... How about checking the codex? I can check the codex. This is what we just got, was the bloom. These are not in alphabetical order.
You're also looking at the items tab.
Lore, letters, and notes. Okay, here we go. Okay. The first scroll bears Ravani markings. He was our hero against Par Valen, and we were in awe. Perhaps it was our fault. There was a day when he changed and saw us as servants, not those he offered to serve, and then he was infested. We need a seal scholar. In the faith you choose, the price is paid. The second scroll is vellum with archaic script and phrasing, but the red ink remains somehow wet. Of binding a symptom no vial can contain, 3 of 3, you perverted a man, elevated by others. I will not yield, even if I must turn to face you. Truth will hold you, or a new truth we will create. The second scroll ends with a crude map and a handprint in red, little finger severed at the root. And that's when it told me that I had a thing. But it never marked it anywhere. And then it updated it when I went up to the mountain and killed that thing. The second scroll is the same place where you fought that demon on the mountain. The one I just fought? Yes, okay. About face! Could have sworn we picked up everything that was there, but let's make sure we do.
You're being a bad gamer girl now.
I
Because
guess
you don't shove your face in everything.
I was a bad girl. I did not cook.
Undercooked hot dog.
Undercooked. Funnily enough, we had hot dogs for dinner tonight.
Cold cores and burnt outsides.
What am I looking for? See nothing popping up, but that doesn't mean what. Aha! Behind a wall. 2 scrolls. The first, a letter bearing the seal of a lesser Legion house. Our line is dead, but still walking. I know not if it's because of the old ways, but my 3 boys are now something other because of want. If he can be called on, I ask you, scholar, do so, and the price is paid. The second scroll is vellum with archaic script and phrasing, but the red ink remains somehow wet. Of binding a symptom no vial can contain, 2 of 3 yourself asunder. Caged but still melding, you will not goad me. Truth will hold you, or it is no longer true. The second scroll ends with a crude map and a handprint in red. The little finger has been severed at the second knuckle. Okay, so we have 3 and 2, and now we must find 1. Wherever that is. Alright then. Speaking of cooking, we're going to have grilled burgers for dinner tonight. Ooh, yummy. I like a good burger. Next one's on the Wounded Coast. Thank you!
Time to get to the Wounded Coast.
To the Wounded Coast! Thank you for helping me with this. And not telling me of spoilers, but just saying where it's at. That is very helpful. Thank you muchly. I forgot where, but I know it is there. Okay. I don't even remember where I found this scroll from, to be honest. Somewhere. Found it somewhere. Some kind of location. All right, everybody, time to scrape our faces along everything in the Wounded Coast.
Stick around for this mess, Meryl. This has nothing to do with your elves.
I love Hawke. I wouldn't go anywhere.
But it's not your fight.
I love Hawke.
You said that.
I say it a lot. It makes things clearer. Takes away doubt when everything's crazy and people are dying.
I understand.
Aww.
Oh, good. Someone should.
Go ahead and open up the map.
I will in a second. I actually want to see if this is a better weapon for Meryl.
The answer is no.
No. Nope. Alright, map. This is what it will let me look at right now. I know, Meryl. Ferb says, "Oh, Meryl, I'm so glad we romanced her." I know, me too.
Actually, if you if you drop the map, turn around,
Yeet.
and go down that other path.
Go this way?
Stop. Go down there.
Oh, it was right here. Corpse.
Ah! That's quite the view.
Ah. Oh, and there it is. The first...
Wait, you've not gone down this path?
I swear I did, but I guess not. The first scroll is marked with...
There's a whole path that's, like, shadowed out. Have you never walked down that
I
path?
guess not. I'm gonna go that way in a second. Oh boy. The first scroll is marked with a chastened chieftain's sigil. Mine daughter was taken by the caster, and mine legion met him. She was pried from his blood scrawls, but some horror did inhabit him instead. Mine legion could not contain, and I ask for a seal, whatever the price. Whatever the faith, price be paid, scholar. The second scroll is vellum with archaic script and phrasing, but the ink is red. Of binding a symptom, no vial can contain you. 1 of 3, separated in prevention. Unbound, but caged, I must not follow. Truth will hold you, for that is what truth does. The second scroll ends with the thing. I have collected them.
Open the map. There's a whole path that is shadowy. You have not gone down that for this whole game?
I guess not. I will go there now.
That is astounding. I don't even know how you would do that.
I don't know how either. But I'ma go. I'ma do. This just in, Alex does not fit the stereotype of a gamer girl. I've shamed my ancestors. My gamer girl ancestors, yes. There we go, I've completed the loop.
Oh my god. Wow.
I also am wow.
I was wondering why a certain event didn't trigger for this entire time, and now I know why. That's fine.
Do I need to continue on to trigger whatever this is, or?
No.
No.
It's the time for that has passed.
Oh. What was it?
I'll hold off and wait and see if... it probably won't, but if it does, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll tell you if it doesn't happen.
Okay. Hidden layers been added to the map. Follow to see what lies beneath. Search for more scrolls and hidden layers.
Do you have all aspects?
I have all 3 of them.
What is the quest's name?
Pride Unbound. I have first aspect and second aspect. Unless I need to read the 3rd one again.
The 3rd aspect.
Because I have that, though.
Mm.
It's right here in my book. Go to the X on the map. You have to fight for each of those aspects. Okay. Ah, there it is. Thank you. Which means we need to go back to Sundermount after this. Gone! Forever! I think that was your sister I just heard in the background. But it was no. Wow, then it was just a random bird then, but it was well timed. Something just went woo! Guten Tag. Hello, are you the aspect? I love that power ring meme. Yeah, me too. Go away from me.
You will fall. There's a lesson to be learned here. Messing with us is suicide.
Oh. Bleh.
I deny you.
What do you think you're doing? I like Meryl's new battle cry. What do you think you're doing? Look at my angry wife.
Mana. Now you fall.
Keep this up.
There are a lot of these bastards. Don't worry, Meryl, I'm calling the dog. Rufus, go get him. Every time she does that, I immediately think of Dune. Well, hi! Oh, it immediately killed me. All right, cool. Well, now. Oh, poopy. Well.
That's gonna hurt.
That's going to suck. Boy, howdy, do I hope that actually hit him. Now where'd he go? There he is. Hey, Meryl. Oh, it was too close to the death. I'm sorry. There we go.
Everything.
Right then. Okay. A girdle of the elders. The elf seemed pretty upset when we started pawing at his stuff, especially the belt. Turns out it's some kind of heirloom. The knife ear claimed that it came from Arlathan, that it had been in his family generations. Well, things change. We dumped the body by the mine for the clan to find. I took a closer look at the belt, and it was clear that the leather was new, but there was something odd about the buckle, so I brought it to this fellow in Valrayo, who deals in antiques, and he tells me it's old. Could even be from the time of the ancient elves. Suppose the runt was telling the truth. Anyway, hope this is adequate payment for the job. You could sell it or melt the buckle down. I think it's real silverite. Excerpt from a letter found in a gambling den in Jadar. Or Jadar. Are we injured? No, we're not, which means that my aura works even when I'm not in that mode. Hooray! Look at us not getting hurt by my
It's a passive,
silliness.
so yeah, it should work at all times.
Yes. Alright, let's go back to the mountain. Yeah, he is an awesome crossbowman. Alright, let's go fight this final aspect. And then if we have enough time, maybe go and fight the big evil. Probably aren't going to, though.
I mean, it'd be pretty easy, because it's just, like, literally in...
Go fight a guy?
Darktown.
Oh, well then, okay, then
like,
we'll do that.
It's a dungeon that you go to from Darktown.
Okay, we'll finish this quest then. We'll call it a night after that. I think that's a good idea, don't you? Man, the fur on my cowl is so shiny, it looks almost like metal. To Darktown. Or no, wait a minute. It says Undermount. It's getting late. I better hop along. Sorry for the blunders of mine earlier. It's okay. It's all good. So long as you now know, then you're good. The second aspect. What's the second aspect? Just really quick. What is second aspect?
The second aspect is that scroll that you got up there.
Yeah, I was.
On the wall.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it said anything. So it should be here then, if this is where I found the scroll.
Yeah, the hidden layer is like up the mountain, I believe.
Okay. Up the mountain proper.
Up the mountain.
It's up the mountain. Oh my. You have a good night, Chaotic, okay? I like that I can't click too far ahead or Hawke won't go. I tried clicking up here. Nothing. She will not. She refuses. Oh my god! I'm back up this mountain again. Oh no, this is also a hidden layer. Again. Well, I guess it must be, because I killed the guy that was here. So I guess there must be another hidden layer. Unless that's what's over there. I wish I could hover over the minimap and see. Yeep. Dun la dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And oh Jesus, that startled me. You giant dickweeds! Oh! 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 Yeah, jump scare spiders. Ooh, Meryl got mad.
I'll deal with this.
The spiders brought shades? A shadow warrior? The fuck are you? He blight her. There's mithril over there.
Nice work.
Bah. Thank you, Aveline. Oh, or Hawke. Ooh. That's nice. I may have something for you in just a second, Aveline. Hey, Aveline. Oh, no, it's two-handed. Never mind. I will have something for our boy.
Ferb is begging for more VODs.
Yes, I do need to do more of those.
There will be more Halo stuff soon.
Yes.
For any stuff that you may have missed.
On Friday, we watched the thing.
Yes, this Friday we watched a movie.
Oh, all the graves are sparkling. Why? What? Ah!
Hello,
okay.
God. It's
Well,
me,
hi.
one of your beloved creations. I come to punch you right in the dick.
Hello, God, it's me, Margaret.
I was taking care of these. That's not normal. There's a conspicuous lack of waves.
Robes of the Overseer. Why am I grave robbing?
Because it's fun.
Grave robbing is fun.
Guess so.
Get all the stuff that you're grabbing.
Peekaboo! Invisible grave.
Not invisible, it's the ones. You're standing.
I need a healer.
No, you don't. Oh, that was him. The Shadow Warrior was calling for a healer. Shadow Assassin. I need a healer, please. There you are.
Oh god, I forgot how good the light is. It's just straight up, like, I think it's one of the only stuns in the game where even on Nightmare, no one has a resistance to it.
Yee.
So you can actually just use
That
it to
sounds
stun
awesome.
even bosses, which is ridiculous.
That's great. Skeleton
Nightmare
Archer!
was not tuned for this game. I feel like they just like eyeballed the numbers and then they didn't even test it. I strongly advise anyone who has the desire to play this game on Nightmare to cast that out of your mind. It is not a fun time.
Ah, there's the secret lair, I think.
This is a person who's played Nightmare and Insanity difficulty on all of BioWare's games.
Beesmore?
Don't do it.
This skeleton has a name.
Yeah.
Bismore and Beacon.
Yeah.
Alright then. Yahoo! Oh, dragons. Geoffrey?
Why would you do that to yourself? I don't know, honestly.
Oh! Oh, Xeno's at work. That's why Xeno hasn't been here. Oh no! Xeno's been watching the streams, or I guess listening to it while working. And they blocked Twitch at that place he works. That sucks.
Well, you know what it is?
Hmm?
You know what you gotta do?
Union?
Hack it.
Hack it?
Hack it. You gotta get them. You gotta break their will to block your ability to watch Twitch streams while you
Okay.
I just watch it on my phone.
This skeleton is coughing. He got blighted by Meryl, and he's going...
Just a continuous spew of vomit. Oh my god, actually that reminds me of the Horror of Cormac short story.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a collection of short stories called To Winter Nights that was released in between Inquisition and Veilguard, and it's setting a lot of things up for Veilguard. And there's a short story in there where if you do not like the idea of continuous vomiting, you should not read that short story. Because it is... There's some barfing going on in that one.
Why is that off? Well, it's not supposed to be off. There we go. Now we're
straight
melting.
up barfing. That's right.
Big barf.
Big barfs.
Ah, we got yoinked. That's bad.
There are quite a few really creepy short stories in my collection.
Meryl, honey, you need to come back.
Others are just kind of boring, but there are a few like gems in there.
Because I certainly won't. There she goes. Get away from my wife. My wife?
Oh my god, Meryl's gonna need healing.
Yeah, she is. Take a sip. My healing is not off cooldown yet.
You have another heal.
Hmm?
You have 2 heals.
It's true, I do. Aveline? Get him, please.
You must hydrate.
Oh, I must hydrate? Thank you. I will hydrate. See, I first shouted, speaking of sip!
By decree affirm, you must hydrate. Take a sip of the water.
I did.
Very good.
Thank you, dear.
And now the doctor has redeemed stretch.
Okay. Then let us
stretch.
Stretch to one side, stretch the other, stretch back, and reach. There we go.
Very nice.
Done. Thanks. Thank you for taking care of your streamer. Whoa, hi. I'm up here now.
Oh god, you're needing
Sip now.
Sip too.
Big sip. Ow! No.
Oh my god, you're just straight up down.
I'm dead. and then I died.
Very bad, actually.
That is very bad. Adeline!
I can't keep this.
I know you can't keep this up. Sip it. You sip that. Juice boxes for everybody. Everybody drink a juice box. Now drink that. Mind prison. Whoa! Aveline. Yeah, he is. Frank. Over here. Thank you, boy. Oh.
I would just do normal attacks for now and let her mana regen.
Yeah, I'm going to. I was just looking to see if there's anything she could do in the meantime. I want to make sure she's on that guy. We need to focus them down.
Not gonna do hail of arrows?
Hmm?
Not gonna do hail of arrows? Yeah. Hail of arrows is there.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna do that? Yeah.
Aveline, drink.
Keep this pace.
I know. It's okay. We'll get him.
Yeah,
I think the problem was that these guys have a thing on them where if somebody isn't in melee with them for long enough, they yoink them over and then they kill them. Like so. Aveline? Get him.
Yeah, you just need to focus beacon down. Pretty much ignore the other guy for now.
Here we go. Alright, I need you. Let's see what we can do. Get that on. Oh, he's doing a tornado. I don't like being that close. Attack him.
Stand for all of us.
This is a much harder fight than I remember
I
it being.
know. Woo!
Here.
Beacon is down.
Got one. Alright, everybody on Geef. Woo!
Oh my god, Meryl.
I know. Everybody sip. Big sippy. Everybody big sippy.
God, man, you can see the the health go with every shot that
I know.
Varric does. That's really strong, actually.
He's such a strong boy.
I can do this in my sleep. Bianca, baby, introduce yourself.
I'm sorry. Can't do anymore. Stand down.
Just focus on bursting him down, whatever you can.
Heavy damage. There we go. Do that.
Hard won and deserved.
Kiss my ass. Woo!
Since you're not getting any injuries, you could actually sell your injury kits, I think.
True. The Celebrant. Two-handed. That is a hell of a great sword. The Celebrant. The Grand Tourney is the oldest and perhaps only tradition of the Free Marches. On those rare 1 in 1,000 days, when a contest of arms may be called, every marcher unites in fellowship to witness the birth of a new champion. Contestants come from all over Thedas. Minrathous alone always sends no fewer than 24 entrants, hoping to claim the honor for the Imperium. Once, the champion was an Avar mountain man. Twice in a row, it was Talissa of Sundarin, a lady knight from the Anderfels, which scandalized the crowd, created endless drama amongst the participants, and therefore got her declared the, quote, most loved champion in the history of the tourney. Each champion is presented a crown of sage leaves and a sword. The leaves wither, of course, as a reminder that all victories are fleeting, but the blade, Celebrant, endures and has passed from champion to champion since the first, inscribed with the names of each victor, a reminder that legend is eternal. From Brother Genetivi! Alright then, now then, journal. There's an ancient evil sealed beneath Kirkwall. Search Darktown for a hidden entrance. Well, we know where that is, thankfully. I just wish there was a quicker way to return to it. Ferb and Doc have said that that it's like a Tamagotchi, but that they also should use it as a reminder themselves to stretch and take a sip. Have you also taken a sip, Mikey? Have you hydrated?
Oh, I've been hydrating.
Good.
I've been drinking tea and beer this entire time, which cancels each other out, arguably. So basically, I'm like neutrally hydrated.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I'm drated.
You're drated then.
I'm drated.
Ferb says mix them together. I dare you.
The beer is finished.
Oh, there is no more beer. The beer has been sipped.
It has been sipped.
The sipping is finished.
I'm drinking my next tea right now.
You know, it's funny that one scroll found in a completely unrelated place led me to a fight here, which got me to second scroll, but the first scroll, by itself, was out in the middle of the Wounded Coast, with its thing right nearby. Why did I go this way? It's too late to turn around now, but the other way would have been faster. That was the other scroll. Oh, I was watching an old RT gaming video today. RT, not to be confused with Rooster Teeth, because that was not it. An old RT gaming video, and he was playing a Suika game, which is actually why I picked up and played it. But he was playing it for Halloween when it had its little Halloween skin that it no longer has. But he decided to make the game, quote-unquote, scarier by turning on one of those 1 hour of silence periodically interrupted by, and then you insert the sound here. And his first one was the metal pipe. But then his chat told him that every time he lost the game, every time he lost the round, he needed to go and get another video of or another sound of a different one. And he had so many of them playing by the end. And he's, I guess, very prone to being startled, because every time one would go off, he'd go, oh, fucking God. I think the funniest one was like an hour of silence periodically interrupted by a car crash.
Jesus.
There was also...
You want a quick save, by the way?
Yeah. There was also one that was like an hour of silence periodically interrupted by Markiplier screaming, "Is that the bite of 87?"
Nice.
Oh, who be he? Something with little spikies. Hey!
The seals are gone. Foolish wards held by pretenders. Aspects. The true source is missing. The power unheld. But I command a peace.
You command what?
Another demon, another delusion.
You release the best of everything you have faced, but I consume it. I am pride with reason. I enslave the whims and weirds, the dreams from the other side of the veil. Face me. Face everything.
Well, now I'm gonna kill you. So I hope that that was worth it. Let me scoot over here. First, summon dog.
Then just continuously descending horns is so annoying for this combat.
Am I supposed to stay in the shiny? Yes, I am. Meryl made the shiny.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like music from like an old text Murphy game.
He fell over. I thought his name was Hubris. His name is Hybris. It's Hubris's little brother, I guess. Followed by Lobris, I guess. Oh, I caught him mid-jump. There he is. He's going. It didn't do much because he's slowed.
Well, I mean, hybris in Greek means like
pride, I'm assuming.
Well, kind of, yeah, like insolence.
Ah, friends! I was wondering when you were going to call friends.
It wouldn't be a boss without ads.
Of course, because then you just burned them down. Or tank and spank, as we called it in WoW.
Nothing like a tank and spank.
Apparently, that was most of Wrath of the Lich King.
Yes.
Which was just somebody tanks them in a corner and everybody else punches them until they die.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, Doc said, you know, I would not have expected voice acting for a quest most players have probably never played. Yeah. Ferb also says, more dots, more dots, more dots. Yes, always dots. Dots in games are your friends, and for people who don't speak the lingo, dots are damage over time. You always want dots and debuffs. Like when I put this Hex of Torment debuff on an enemy, their health melts.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Speaking of,
the combat in Inquisition is going to be different. You're going to have to get used to it. It's even more action-oriented than this. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how your skills transfer over.
Mm.
There are a lot of timing-based things.
A lot of time-based things? Time-based things aren't necessarily bad, but...
Like, Barrier is a temporary health pool that rapidly increases over time. And so you generally want to use it at the opening of a match, or not match, but an encounter, or use it when you anticipate a particularly strong ability being used. Warriors are changed as well, in the sense that they can generate a thing called Guard. Mm-hmm. And it's like another temporary bar that is generated, but Guard is kind of stupid broken in Inquisition.
I see a random thing, but there's no... Ah! Sorry, go ahead.
Because you can make builds that generate guards so quickly that you can never actually take damage to your health.
Varric's stuck in the Pride Demon.
There are a lot of people who would probably like to be in Varric's position. Not me, I'm spoken for.
Yep.
The only thing I want inside of me is Bianca.
One of her arrows, I mean. Guten Tag. How are you?
I'm very proud of my jokes. I'm rarely proud of my jokes.
Oh, you should always be proud of your jokes. Even when they're cheesy, especially when they're cheesy.
It's the Catholic guilt.
The Catholic guilt! I don't know what this is. This is Aveline, I think. Maybe. I don't know what this aura is. It doesn't seem to be hurting us. I think we're supposed to stand in it. 'Cause it looks healthy compared to other things.
It looks quite juicy.
You're gonna want to heal everybody.
Yeah.
Like now.
I'm in the literally in the process of flipping into healing mode. I can't not.
I mean, yeah, but like Meryl didn't exist.
I am imprisoned. I can't.
Oh god.
We are currently... So maybe that wasn't a thing to stand in.
Do you have a group heal?
I do have a group heal, but I can't cast it. I'm in jail.
Well.
You'll have to be fast.
Well, at least I switched. There we go. There we go. Alright, everybody not...
Thank God.
Don't do that.
That was concerning.
Alright, note to self, don't stand in the glowy circle even though it looks like it has a cool, refreshing flavor. It does not. Varric!
Let's finish this!
Lightning is here. Whoa, just seeing that beam of dirt. And...
Oh, the earth fist? Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that there aren't more fantasy magic systems that have, like, rock stuff. You know?
Agreed.
Like, it's kind of weird that when you think about it, there isn't a lot of that.
Hey, broski, get out of there. You also.
God dang.
Rufus, no!
Rufus got charged into dust.
He is fine. He was caught in the beam. Oh. Enjoy some stamina. Have fun. Whoop! Get away from him. That pride demon, you hear him?
Oh, wait for what pride demons sound like an Inquisition. You're gonna be like, wow. It is legitimately one of my favorite, like, demon sounds in the...
Oh, she's trying to survive. Yeah! Woo!
Man, group heal is paramount in these fights.
No kidding. Sir, will you die, please? Varric has gone all the way over here. He's like, nah, I learned my lesson. I'm not going anywhere near you, shits. I can keep this up. Yay!
My goodness, that was exciting.
My goodness, that was exciting.
I'm exhausted.
Glandvalis. Oh. 2.5% chance to enslave a normal enemy. Glandvalis. It is heresy to speak of Shartan, an elven slave that rose up against his Tevinter magisters to help Andraste's barbarian invasion. It seems most people would prefer to believe that Andraste crossed the waking sea with little more than a basket of flowers and songs of peace and harmony. The truth is that she came with a horde of warriors at her back, and that without a rebellion occurring behind enemy lines, it is very possible that the holy invasion could have been foiled. Shartan was a slave who became a fabled warrior and later a devotee of Andraste herself, and we know this because the Canticle of Shartan spoke of their meeting on the Valarian fields. Andraste gave him a mystic blade called the Glandivalis, translation unknown, and he even fought at Mefereth's side, but now the Canticle is one of the dissonant verses and has been ever since the Exalted March of the Dales. It seems we don't wish to speak of elven heroes or the role they played in Andraste's war, any more than we wish to speak of barbarians or the bloody death toll that accompanied the war. With each passing age, heroes like Shartan become more of a fable, but some of us will always know the truth. From the Dissonant Verses by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. We found that in our previous game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's a fancy sword! Oh my goodness, hold on. Is there a button to take out weapon? Because I kind of need to see this weapon.
If you select Aveline, and I think it's Z or X, you can pull out weapons.
Pressing Z and X.
There is a button to pull it out. I know that much.
It's character. B gets rid of that. That's the map. No. She won't.
R?
Nope. Ah! There we go. At least I got her to take it out. And then she put it away. But look how cool that thing is!
You can pause the game if you want to see it.
Yeah, let me... There we go. Look at that thing! Look at this beautiful sword. Holy shit. Doc said pulling it out, huh? I know what I said. Damn, that thing looks really cool. It looks kind of like...
I never pull out. I remain committed on the front lines at all times. What did you think I was talking about?
Thanks. Well, we killed the demon.
You'll never have a messy retreat on my hands.
Stop!
Sword.
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 Sword. Yeah. Sword. Okay, Master Cheese, says Ferb. Okay, now we gotta wrap it up. So we killed a whole bunch of shit and got some super awesome weapons. We're gonna have to give, you know what, actually, we can do that. Before we go, we're gonna give one to Fenris. Nina, you go there. Fen, come here. We have to see if one of these swords is better for you. So we have the Celebrant, Bloom, the Limb Taker, and her song. The one he's got right now is probably the best one, but let's see what these look like. So this is her song. It's this one. It's not too bad. It's a very slender blade. It has health regeneration and extra healing. The Limb Taker.
You need to remember to enchant these.
I do. This is the Limb Taker. It has a 25% chance to do a death blow, which I guess means one in every 4 hits on average will instantly kill an enemy.
Fuck yeah.
Bloom, chance to regenerate health, and that's a big axe. Hello. And then we have the Celebrant, which has extra threat regeneration, which looks like this. I think we're going to try the Limb Taker. But we'll hold on to all these other ones because they also are very, very nice. So.
Very good.
Let's level him up before I forget to do that. Considerably more punishing.
Yes.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, alright. Let's resave. Alright. Now then. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. We went a little bit later than normal, but that's fine. We did it to finish this quest. So I'll wrap this up quickly so I can go take care of the tiny baby. We sadly missed Zeno tonight, but that's because his work is being stinky. Unless, of course, there's a big enough problem with that people aren't actually doing their work, which might be a problem. I don't know what it is he does, but I'm pretty sure it's something where he could listen to this and it not be a problem, from what I remember. But anyway, as always, all of our my social links are below this video, both here on Twitch and also on YouTube, if that's where you're watching this, including links to each other. There's also links to things like my Patreon, where you can support me if you want for as little as $1 a month, which gets you access to the Discord and all that fun stuff. A person who is subscribed on Twitch will come in as a 3rd tier, a $5 tier on my Patreon. So you get all the rewards that come with that, which is nice. At least I hope so. And yeah, I think that's about all I had to say. It sounds a little silly, but I'm happy that you guys missed me. I'm glad that I was missed. That means a lot. But yes, I appreciate y'all. Don't leave yet. Oh, wait, don't leave yet. Grant is typing. Oh, okay. I will wait. Grant is typing up a big goodbye. Or something. I will wait patiently for Grant to type her message. Never mind. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. I lost my train of pasta. Hold on. Yeah, for went lol, second thought. And 3rd and 4th ones too. But yes. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. And thank you once again for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I hope I will see you on Friday, where we will start watching Halo 5. And then after that, we'll do the 2 Halo Wars games, and then we'll do Halo Infinite, where I get a grappling hook. I know that. No, it's okay, Bionic. It's fine. It's totally fine. It was actually really funny. It's like, I'm waiting for the special message. Never mind. Oh. Well, shit. It was funny. But yes, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week, and I hope I see you all on Friday.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Whee!
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon, and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Furb Among Us, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.